Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fadiatul Saliha with NIM 0903-138-2328146 from Bilingual Information System for A class. In this video, I will explain the answer of the midterm exam for operating system course taught by Miss Nurul Afifah Eskom MCOM. The case study question asks about a system administrator who was asked to set up a working environment for a team of developers, where each student is asked to create a directory and file structure according to their respective identities. So, let's get started. In the first question, we are asked to create a directory structure with the following details. In point A, we are asked to create a main directory called nim_name in a home/mahasiswa/. And in point B, we are asked to create 3 subdirectory. Then, the first step we do is enter the home cd with the cd home command. Then, we create a mahasiswa directory with the mkadir mahasiswa command. After that, we enter the mahasiswa directory with the cd mahasiswa command. If we are already in the home and mahasiswa directories, the next step is to create a nim_name directories and 3 subdirectory, namely document, codes, archives with the command, where the mkadir strip_p command is used to create a directory tree with the main directory, namely nim_name, and subdirectory, namely document, codes, and archive. This mkadir strip_p command can save us time in creating directories and subdirectories. Furthermore, at point C, we are asked to display the results of the structure for us to check with the command ls_r mahasiswa/nim_name. ls_r is a command to display the directories and subdirectory recursively, or display all directories contained in the mahasiswa/nim_name directories. Or it can also be with 3 mahasiswa/nim_name, which will display directories and subdirectories in the directory tree format. Next, in the second question, we are asked to manipulate file with the following details. In point A, we are asked to create a file called identity.txt in the document subdirectory with the specific information. Then, the first step we need to do is to run the following command: echo strip_e, the statement or text, then the symbol, and the file namely identitas.txt. The explanation of the command is echo strip_e is a command to print the text inside the quotation marks to the output. The sign is used to redirect the output into an identity.txt file that will be created by the system automatically and is located in the document subdirectory. To see if the command we have run earlier is successful, we can check it with the cat command, where this command will display the contents of the identity.txt file. Furthermore, in point B, we are asked to copy identity.txt into the archive subdirectory with the name identity_backup.txt. Then, we simply run the following command. cp itself is a command on Linux to copy files. Then, we type the source file, namely identity.txt, and the destination of the copy file, identity_backup.txt. Furthermore, at point C, we are asked to move the identity.txt file to the code subdirectory. Then, just run the mv command as follows, where mv itself is a command to move files or directories. Then we type the source file, namely identity.txt, and the destination file to be moved. In this case, we move it to the code subdirectory. With this command, the identity.txt file and its contents are moved to the code subdirectory. We can check it with the cat command. Next, at point C, we are asked to display the contents of the identitas_backup.txt file, which is the results of copying identitas.txt into the document file. This comment can also be used to check whether our copy or CP comment was successful. Next, in the third question, we are asked to set access right with the following question details. In point A, we are asked to give access right to the file owner to read and write, while the group can only read and other users cannot access identitas_backup.txt file. The first step to take is to enter the archive subdirectory with the following command. This time I will change the access permission using octal numbers. Based on the information where the user can only read and write, the group can only read and others are not allowed to access. Then the correct octal numbers is 640. With the following calculation, user is a calculation from 4 plus 2, the group is 4, and others is 0. So we can write the comment as follows. And to check whether the access permission command was successful, we can display the access permission and file ownership information with the following commands. We can see that the command is successfully executed because the output display is strip rw strip. That is, rw defines owner can read and write, r defines group can only read, and strip defines others users cannot access the identity_backup.txt file. Next, at point B, we are asked to change the ownership of the file identitas_backup.txt to be owned by root and staff group. To do this, we can run the following command. The sudo command is used to run command with superuser or root privilege. The chown command is used to change the ownership of the file or directory. The root staff command indicates that the file owner will be changed to root and the owner group to staff. While identitas_backup.txt is a file whose ownership has been changed. After running the command, the identitas_backup.txt file is now owned by the root user and the staff group. At point C, we are asked to display information on access permissions and file ownership. To do this, we can run the ls-strip-l command, which is a command to display file details in a directory. Based on this output, we can analyze that the command to set access permission and file ownership that we execute was successfully. Next, in question number 4, we are asked to create a symbolic link. In point A, we are asked to create a file name referency_name.txt with the specific text. In this case, I will save the referency_name.txt file in the document subdirectory. So, first, we go to this document subdirectory with the cd command as follows. Then, as before in the second question, we can use the echo command to print the specific text in the quotes to the output and write it to the specific file, namely referency_name.txt. Next, in point B, we are asked to create a symbolic link to the referency_name.txt with the name shortcut_name.txt. We can run the command format ln-strip-s file1in1, where this command is used to create a symbolic link for file1 to a link file in 1. We can apply the command to create a symbolic link as follows. Then, at point C, We are asked to display a list of files and ensure the link is successfully created. To do this, we can run the following command. Based on the output that appears, we can ensure that the symbolic link was successfully executed. Next, in point D, we are asked to change the contents of the reference underscore name.txt file with the following text. Before we change the contents of the reference underscore name.txt file, we can first see the contents of the file so that we can compare it with the cat comment on the reference underscore name.txt file and shortcut underscore name.txt, like the following code. Then, we can change the contents of the reference underscore name.txt file with the following code. Then, we can see whether the command was successful by running the cat command on the reference underscore name.txt file as follows. Next, at point E, we are asked to display the contents of shortcut underscore name.txt. To display it, we can use cat then shortcut underscore name.txt. Based on the output that appears, we can analyze that the symbolic link is successfully because we only update the reference underscore name.txt file, but because of the symbolic link command, where shortcut underscore name.txt points to the reference underscore name.txt file, then the change made to the reference file will also be automatically changed to the shortcut file. Next, in the question number 5, we are asked to change the user max. In point A, we are asked to check the default Umax value on the system. To check it, we only need to run the Umax command as follows. Then, at point B, we are asked to change the Umax to 027. To change it, we only need to run the Umax 027 command. Then, we can check again whether the Umax has been successfully changed with the Umax command as follows. And at point B, we are asked to create a new file with the name data underscore name.txt. The touch command is used to create a new empty file and then continue with the name of the file to be created, namely data underscore name.txt as in the following code. Next, in point D, we are asked to explain how the Umax change affect the access permission of the newly created file. We can analyze that the Umax 027 was successfully implemented because the Umax 027 itself affects the access permission of the newly created file, where 0 means not reducing user permission, 2 means reducing write permission on the group, and 7 remove all permission for other obtained from 4 plus 2 plus 1. To find out, we can run the command ls strip l data underscore name.txt as follows. Based on the output, Umax 027 was successfully executed because the output is RWR strip. This explains that the user can read and write, the group can only read, while others do not have permission. So, that's my explanation to fulfill the mid-semester exam assignment in the operating system course. I apologize if there are any mistakes in the delivery of words. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.